Hey, tubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
Today we'll be talking about Once Upon a Time, Season 4, Episode
16.
16, so, yeah.
It's called Poor Unfortunate Soul.
I suppose so.
No, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to talk like that for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Episode 16, Poor Unfortunate Soul.
And it's titled this because it mainly focuses on Ursula.
Yeah, and her backstory and how she became Ursula.
A villain.
Yeah. So the first thing I had was Ursula as a teen, because, like, the first scene that we see is, like, her with her dad, and she's a mermaid still, and, I forgot what the dialogue was, but it was, like...
I missed this part.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm never on time to watch a TV show.
You were before, but
I was.
The last few times you haven't been.
I need to work on that.
It's okay.
I'm even late for The Flash. That's just bad.
Which was bad, because last week's episode was epic.
It was.
Anyway, yeah, we first see her as a teen, and she's talking to her dad. I think it was about, like, her voice or, something like that.
How her dad didn't want her to sing to, appease people. He wanted her to sing to wreck ships and kill people.
Yeah. Because
her mother was killed by pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Regina not trusted by, like, some of them because of what she's doing with the villains, and then she entered Snow's body and told them information.
I want to see that. I'm gonna have to rewatch the opening.
It was weird. Like, the big smoke came, and, like, they were all standing kind of in the field, and she just entered Snow, and she's like, I have information, you know, like, in her voice. It was really weird.
Like Regina's voice out of Snow's mouth.
Yeah. Regina's voice out of Snow's mouth.
Regina was in Snow. You can make so many jokes out of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I shall keep my mouth quiet.
Because this is
YouTube.
Clean.
We do try to keep this as clean as possible.
We try. But it doesn't always work.
No. No, it doesn't.
And it doesn't really matter if it's YouTube, because people put really perverted stuff on YouTube. So it doesn't really matter.
But, you know, like...
But we're talking about a TV show.
Like, the type of shows we do, you know, we don't really want to make it so that the younger people who watch it can't watch.
True.
I mean, they'd watch it anyways, but...
Probably. The bottle.
Oh, with the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hook's ship inside the little bottle. Wait... Even the water looks fake.
It looked smaller when it was in the water. And then, like, when they were looking at it and, like, holding it.
Well, that's because half the bottle was underwater.
I know, but it just looked really tiny.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, really, even the everything in it looks so fake.
It did. It really did. It was probably CGI water.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't Titanic. That was all green screen. The water.
Well, I would imagine so.
And the ship was all a model. But yeah. They made that look realistic, though.
Yes, but this is TV.
I know.
They're working on minimum budget.
So yeah, we got to see the bottle. Yay!
The bottle!
Why did it have to be a freaking dream with Regina and Robin?
Seriously. But I do like how what she took out of it, though.
Yeah.
That, like, she's protecting him. Even her evil self was protecting him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, was your evil self protecting him from your current self? Because that's what it looked like. Get away from him. And the evil self shot the firebolt at the current good self. So I'm, like, really confused. But I think that even
makes her more determined to find him too.
Yeah. And I like the fact that, like, Regina's like, no, even the evil part of me was trying to protect him.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
You just burped on YouTube.
I did. Usually I keep my mouth shut, and do it, but that time I didn't.
Okay.
His nose is growing. August! Or Pinocchio. His nose grew. August's nose was growing.
And did you see that his nose was the only part that actually looked like wood?
Maybe because did Rumple make it like that or no?
Well,
when he put the thing,
the little vial of goop that turned him back into wood, basically the effects on the body wore off. I mean, the physical effects.
Yeah, and it just stayed with his nose.
Well, really, I mean, it stayed with him, period.
Mm-hmm.
But it only affected the part that became non-human.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I took from it.
Yeah.
I think Gold explained it a little bit more, but the others were talking and I couldn't hear.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
So
that was cool. I liked how August was like, because Regina's like, but you told him you didn't know where the door was, so how do you know where the door is? And he's like, because I didn't know where Henry had the page, so I wasn't lying.
Well, yeah, he wasn't. But his nose was growing, so...
No, his nose didn't grow.
Oh, it didn't grow when he said that.
Yeah, because Rumple asked him where the door was, if he knew where the door was.
And he didn't know.
And he said, I don't know where the door is.
So it didn't grow.
And his nose didn't grow because technically he was telling the truth. He knew that the door was with Henry, but he didn't know where Henry had the door.
Yeah.
So he didn't know where the door was. I love loopholes like that.
Interesting. Okay, am I the only one who thinks Hook and Ursula need to happen? Because, like, I was really feeling those vibes.
Yeah.
I don't care if it was in the past. Like, I was, like, really liking that.
Yes. I liked that, too.
They need to hook up.
They do.
No pun intended.
It might not have been intended, but it was there.
It was there, yes.
And seriously, I couldn't have been the only one that saw the chemistry between August and Emma. Oh
no,
my gosh.
I didn't either. Did you hear me? I was like, just kiss and get freaking together.
I know. Did you see the look on Snow and Charming's face? They're like, oh, Emma's in love. And I just like, dude, you know she's with Hook, right?
It's like they don't even care about Hook, man.
Mm-hmm.
Her own parents don't even want her with the pirate.
Right. Well, the only reason why they like Hook is because because he helped save Charming.
Yeah. If it were up to them, they wouldn't like him.
Right.
So yeah, I was like, Hook up. Hook and Ursula. Ariel is back. She rescued Hook.
She was trapped in the bottle.
She was.
She was trapped.
And now she's out because they found the bottle.
And they freed what was in the bottle.
Yes.
Therefore freeing her.
I liked Ariel, so I'm glad we saw her again.
Mm-hmm. But that means that ever since he sold the ship, she's been away from Philip.
You mean Eric?
Eric, whatever. Why'd I say Philip?
Is Aurora's husband.
I know. I said Philip because Trevor said that he thought Ursula's dress looked like Aurora's.
Oh, okay.
So
and so it confused you.
Yeah, I was still thinking Aurora.
It's fine.
I meant Eric.
Yeah, I was like, Philip? Yeah, Eric.
She's been away from Eric for, like, a long time.
She has. And the guy they chose to play Eric was actually pretty good looking.
He was.
Emma to the dark side forever.
I love how easy it was to turn Ursula. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only saying that after you mentioned that because, like, we only found that out because Ursula is, like, changed.
But I'm so excited for next week because Emma's starting to change.
Right?
And it's
that
exciting.
preview, she freaking snapped. She's like, you may have given birth to me, but you're not my mother, or something like that.
No, Snow is like, she's like, I'm your mother. And Emma's like, I don't care.
Yeah, something like that. I'm like, oh, snap.
The author is trapped inside the book?
Yeah, seriously.
Interesting. The plot thickens.
Dun dun dun! Did he trap himself in the book, or did he get trapped in the book?
What do you guys think? What are your theories now that we know that he is trapped in the book?
Yeah. Like... Well, it's only 14%. And we're almost done.
We are.
So...
I think that's the last thing that I have.
Well, you barely commented on anything. Why don't you say your piece?
Okay, well, I think that the author, I don't know, he probably got himself trapped in there somehow. I'm thinking. I don't really know, but, like, it would be really interesting if it happened that way.
It would be.
And, well, no, I've commented.
I said hardly.
A lot happened in the episode, but at the same time, I felt like a lot of the stuff we kind of already knew. So the only things that we really learned that were new was we learned about Ursula's backstory, and we learned about
that
the
Regina
author.
can possess people.
That Regina can possess people, and we learned about the author being trapped in the book and everything. And oh, I need to mention the thing with Hook and Emma because, you know,
right.
He's
villains
like,
not having their happy endings,
and he's worried about losing her. And
he found out he has a legit reason to worry.
He does. And Emma's just like, what? What do you mean? It's like, you can't figure it out. It's freaking you.
Yeah.
What the heck?
She's dense. We've been over this.
But anyway, yeah, I liked that scene, as you guys probably would figure out. So I really am excited for next week's episode.
I'm excited because that means that she's gonna go evil soon.
Yes.
That means that she might break up with Hook soon.
And next week, apparently, from the promo, we also get to see, like, the whole Snow and Charming and Maleficent and with her baby child thing. So
was that an egg?
I don't know. I didn't even really. The promos go by so fast. Their clips are like only a few seconds.
Like that was a giant spirally thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Like, in order to give birth, did she have to turn into a dragon and lay an egg?
Possibly.
Is her baby like a dragon?
Possibly.
I don't mean like
she's stuck.
Like her, like human dragon. But I mean, like, was it born a dragon? Was she born a dragon? Like, how does that work?
I don't know.
And is her daughter Lily?
Well, like we have said, there is an episode coming up next month called Lily.
And why would we have an entire episode donated to this one chick we met in a 2-episode story arc last season?
Well, no,
half season.
Yeah, the first half of of this season.
Yep.
Was it in the 2-part episode?
It was
Smash
a 2-part. It was a 2-part.
Because that's the only 2-parter one that they've had.
Well, it wasn't like a 2-part like entire like.
It wasn't a 2-hour episode.
No, it was an episode where things like, because it's a story.
Yeah.
So she still flashed back. Just the flashback took place over 2 episodes. It doesn't mean that the 2 episodes were combined.
I'm worried about it turning off.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it's at 11.
Well, we have 19 subscribers, so we need one more before we make our Twitter page.
Yes.
Which we are quickly planning out what to do with.
We are.
And comment, subscribe, talk to us.
Yes. Comment.
And yeah, tell your friends about us. So until next time, be careful because magic always comes with a price.